game is underway. Good luck to everybody. Should be a interesting match. So yeah, the settings, the full settings, no blizzards, no fog. We do have stable portals. We have auto placement, uh, expert bots, hopefully 2 expert players, but I expect that we have all master players in here. Um, or at least masters, probably a few grandmasters. Turn timer 90 seconds. Alliances will be on, kind of expected for a fixed card bonus game. Automated bot behavior. Speaking of which, the bot is going first here. Looks like the bot is trying for that bonus in the top right. Fails a 3v1, um, attacking from Oregon into Montana there. We see Swunk, uh, or sorry, GameSlot sending and receiving alliances from pretty much the entire board here. Um, Balance Blitz dice, no VC, no other modifiers. Alrighty, so we have GameSlot looking at the bonuses there. I am going to go ahead and bring up the bonuses here while these players all take their first few turns. So United States Advanced has a crazy bonus system here. You have 2 or 3 plus ones. Alaska, Hawaii, and New England are all plus ones. Then you have the +2 over in the Mid-Atlantic, and then the +3 in the Pacific South, and then the +4 in the Pacific North. The remaining bonuses are all above 5. So you have East, North, Central, and South Atlantic are worth +6. You have West, South, Central worth +7. Then you have 2 +8s with Mountain North and West North Central, and then the big +9 in the Mountain South. Alrighty, so it does look like uh, Swunk went ahead and grabbed the Mid-Atlantic +2, and Fitzhugh Hayashi went ahead and grabbed the +3 Pacific South. Leona is looking at her bonus options. Looks like Alaska's on the table, putting a few into Hawaii, and then is going to duke it out with the bot for the Pacific North bonus, and decides to slow Fitzhugh down and breaks his bonus. GameSlot did enjoy that, because that seems to have moved out of the GameSlot Hawaii bonus, assuming that that is what he goes for. Iversama goes ahead and grabs the New England +1 bonus and is moving through the portals over to Alabama there. Not sure if he wants to continue uh, his temporal portal trek there. Nope, fortifies down to his border of his bonus. GameSlot putting troops in to go ahead and secure his bonus. Steals steals Fitzhugh Hayashi's bonus. Um, so bummer for Fitz there, but GameSlot now has the +3, and Fitzhugh does not have any nearby material um, that will or could retake it. The bot uh, sees this as an injustice to Fitzhugh, I can only assume, and decides to break GameSlot on Fitzhugh's behalf. I'm assuming that's what happened there. So now we have Swunk coming in. Swunk was able to hold his +2 bonus, which is currently the biggest bonus being held. The other 2 bonuses currently held are both +1s. Fitzhugh only gets +3 for his turn, having lost his bonus last turn. Does he decide to go all out against GameSlot? Do we see a 5v3 on the portal? No, he decides to go down to Hawaii and can't really muster any more troops to send down to the tropical islands there. So Leona steps out into the Pacific North. Probably would have taken it if there wasn't a bot neighboring that bonus. That bot would likely break the +4 if Leona were to take it. So Ivor Sama is moving more and more troops into the bottom right bonus, the South Atlantic bonus, which is worth +6. All right, game slot retakes his +3. Nothing too crazy by the bot that turn. Swunk grabs a card over in Texas. And we see Fitzhugh grabs the Hawaii bonus. He's going to be on +1 and is bordering Game Salat's +3 that used to be his. We'll see if there's any bad blood there. Hopefully not, but you know, you never know. People have been broken for less. We'll just put it that way. Leona is up, considering taking the +4 bonus, but would the black troops be able to withstand the pink bot onslaught if Leona does decide to go for that +4? Gets decent dice, is going to go ahead and finish. Oh, my mistake. Takes all but 1. So Ivor Sama is going to continue his conquest of the South Atlantic +6. Loses 2 on a bot 3. But so the downside is probably is feeding the bot kill there. The upside is the bot is no longer going to be placing troops around him. Well, the bot does still have a position in Indiana, so it's possible that the bot could add there. It looks like Leona is requesting that Game Slot hit the bot. Really, that bot is likely the primary reason why Leona has yet to take the +4 bonus. But Game Slot does not quite have the troops to completely finish the bot off this turn. But yeah, the pink bot is looking weak. Hits one of the pink bot's territories and wins a 3v1 to bring in a stray troop from New Mexico over to California. The bot removes an Ivor Sama position over in the northwest and loses a 3v1. Game Slot has a trade on 3 worth 8 with a +2. So Swunk has the troop lead. He has held that +2. That +2 he's on has been held for the longest of any of the bonuses. Or is worth the most out of all the bonuses that have been held the longest. Game Slot, it took him a couple turns to get Pacific South. It looks like Swunk is going for the bot kill. He should have this with decent dice. Wins a 2v1 and then decides to split for the last few troops. So Swunk goes ahead and grabs that bot kill. All right, Fitzhugh's working on East North Central. Leona finally finishes Pacific North. And Iversama is likely going to finish the South Atlantic, beefing up his borders a little bit before he takes it. Loses 2 on a 2 there, loses 1 on the 1, but plenty of troops to grab that bonus, and moves out of New England, presumably to allow Swunk to take it. But maybe not. Swunk might prefer to have the West South Central +7 bonus, which he has a decent claim to, especially if everyone else is opting to go for some of these larger bonuses here. Game slot. Who's grabbing some cards on... Sorry. Grabs a card on Swunk, but doesn't stop there. Decides to knock him down a few territories. So Swunk is on 5 cards. Game slot did use his trade for that. Swunk submits a trade for 10 troops. Now, does he decide to steal New England? It might be a little bit of a better move for him to grab the South Central bonus, the +7 that Texas resides in. Looks like he is moving out of Fitzhugh's way, at least. Does not steal the +1 and is maintaining a couple positions. Has a 15 portal stack and a 16 portal stack. Fitzhugh turns in 10 troops, or turns in a set for 10 troops. Goes ahead and grabs, the name of that bonus escapes me, East North Central for +6. So Fitzhugh is in this game. And offers game slot Hawaii in return. So that would put game slot on +4. Leona appears to be working on the mountain bonus, Mountain South. This will be worth +9. So Leona is currently holding a +14 bonus. I doubt the board will permit her to hold that much. But we'll see. I've been wrong before. Iversama submits his cards for 10 troops. Puts it all in Alabama. And moves out of the bonus that Swunk is going for. No, not quite. Game slot gets a +6. Does he decide to hit Leona here, or does he just take the bonus that Fitzhugh is giving him? He is going to go ahead and just take the Hawaii bonus here. And Fitzhugh may have minded the other bonus being stolen from him, but certainly doesn't mind that one being stolen from him, provided that his +6 holds. So Swunk is going to finish his +7. Only loses 1 on Ivor's 3. So now Swunk is on +9. Ivor is on a total of +7. It's up to Fitzhugh to break Leona. If Fitzhugh doesn't break Leona here, we are going to see 14 more black troops on the board. Does indeed decide to break. Does Leona punish that? And now Game Slot seems to be the worse for wear in terms of his bonus prospects. Only getting +4 a turn, where everyone else is getting 5 or more. Leona accepts the break, or maybe that 21 is gearing up for a bigger, more devastating hit on the next turn. Or perhaps it's gearing up for a stronger hold for future turns. We'll see. But that 21, I'm sure, is making a few folks nervous. So Game Slot, his best prospects for one of the larger bonuses is that West North Central bonus worth +8 that only he and Fitzhugh happen to occupy. But it does not appear as though he's making a strong push for it. He seems to be content with his +4. Swunk turns his cards in. It looked like it was a 10 trade, unless I missed it. I might have missed the number there. Clicking around, looking at all the bonuses on this map. Makes another 20 stack. Takes a card off of that. Consolidates his troops onto a portal stack in Oklahoma. Fitzhugh fails a 3v1. Is able to get a card elsewhere. Leona appears to be adding troops on the border of the +9 bonus. And leaves 3 on the border that was previously breached. So yeah, so that 25 there is there for a stronger hold on that bonus, and notably does not move the 10 out of the way of Pacific Northwest. The owner's trying to hold +14. Ivor takes a card, says not my problem to how much Leona's holding. Fitzhugh broke last time, and Game Slot has less troops than Fitzhugh, so I would think that Swunk has action to break Leona here. Though he may decide not to. Game Slot has no trade on 4. Swunk adding some 2s to his positions. Decides not to break Leona, which probably makes sense. There was probably a little bit of mutually assured destruction there. White and black are both about 10 to 15 troops away from being able to run this. Yeah, that's probably right. I think red is in a good spot to run it also. Leona holds the plus 14. We'll likely see a run attempt here shortly. Leona is on 5 cards. I would not be surprised if Leona attempts the run next turn. No run yet from Ivor. And we're not going to see a run from Game Slot. Not only does he have no set, he is also, well, it's a fixed game, but of the remaining players, he's the most fishy. What's the 70%? Good question. I can't immediately tell you because it doesn't appear as though we have that info for this map yet. I would have to do math to figure that out. Okay, Crackle's got it, 54. Thanks, Crackle. So Swunk trades in. I think we're going to see a run here from Swunk. Nope, I am mistaken. I gotta say, I think Swunk might have had it there. I think he may have had it had he decided to run that. But maybe not. Maybe he's seeing something I'm not. $20 troops for Leona, plus whatever set she's holding. 4 troops. Unfortunate. Does Leona attempt the run anyway? I gotta say, if I get the feeling that if that was a 10 trade, we would already be seeing the black troops scurrying across the board. Yep, just takes a card. Ivor's up. Only a few troops behind Leona following that trade there. That's crazy. He had 75 troops to get 39 more territories. Yeah, I think Swunk had it there. Ivor appears to be going for the game slot bounty. Does he bounty this into a run? Or, yeah, does he chain this kill into a run? Excuse me, bounty isn't a verb. So, it looks as though Ivor is going to take the game slot kill. GG's to game slot, and well played to Ivor Sama taking that bounty. Can he chain it into a W? Breaks Swunk. Breaks Leona. Yeah. Stops on 69 troops. Doesn't break all of Leona. Leona's still holding +5. Swunk breaks Ivor. Retakes Mid-Atlantic. He does not appear to have Let's Run It on his mind. His mindset appears to be, let us get some revenge breaks going. Fitzhugh catching up was not broken by anyone during that last chaotic round. This might be a... Nope. My mistake. He seems to be repositioning his troops to block Leona's run. So that's that 40 stack there really stalls any type of run Leona might have had otherwise. That's a good move from Fitzhugh, but also a risky move, as that could lose him 40 troops if Leona decides to hit it anyway. Leona trades in on 3 for 6. Leona decides to grab yet another bonus and repositions the 64 stack. Ivor trades in for 4 troops. So even though that bounty got him a few points, it did not result in very many troops. So he just retakes his +6. Back over to Swunk. Swunk has a 40 stack in the middle of his +7. Is going to hit Leona a bit. How much of Leona does he break, or is he trying to steal bonuses here? That appears to have been a slight slider error. Finishes Alaska anyway. Looks like he wants to steal a +5 from Leona and puts 20 troops in her way. Is that going to be enough of a roadblock? Fitzhugh does not appear to like the idea of Swunk getting a bonus. Actually, this looks like a run from Fitzhugh Hayashi here. Maybe not. Nope, I stand corrected. It looked for a second like it may have been a run, but he was sitting on 4 cards at the time, so it doesn't make a lot of sense. Moves his 40 stack out of the way, so that's 64. Has a relatively free path to travel down if it chooses to. Decides to retake Alaska. Ivor's back up. Ivor was not broken again. It appears he's being permitted to reconstitute himself following the game slot bounty. He's adding a few 2s in places. Hopefully, I suppose the idea there is that they're speed bumps. Swunk sets on 3 for 10. Breaks Leona's larger bonuses, breaks Fitzhugh's bonus. Does Ivor get a pass? The answer appears to be yes. Fitzhugh has a 6 trade on 5 cards. That 43 is pretty much only pointing at Ivor Sama. Based on all the territory Fitzhugh has, that 43 is is locked to the East Coast. It would have to hit a 20 stack in order to get to the West Coast by way of a portal. Decides to send 10 troops out west. Leona has a 20 stack in the middle of her bonuses. Goes for a retake of Pacific South and Pacific North. Leaves the 20 stack there in the middle of the +9. Iversama sets in for 10. Iversama is back in this, is now second in troop count with a bounty under his belt, not too shabby. And now, a few turns ago, it looked like Swunk just about had the run in the bag. And now he has the lowest in terms of troop count. Looks like he's going to retake his +7. Hayatsi sets on 3 for 8. Decides to break Ivor. This might be a run attempt, hitting a lot of Ivor and hit Swunk as well in the mid-Atlantic. Hitting a lot of troops. I would have to say that this is probably the run attempt. He's at about 50%. Can he muster the troops for the rest? 55. How far can that 17 go? 61, 2, 3, 4. 66. 67, 68. Rolls a 2v1 and gets it. Gets exactly 70. Wow, what a game. Congratulations to Fitzhugh Hayat.